Boo Boo, I want to ask you, how do you feel about the move he just made to go ahead and I don't think he's officially vacated, but I know he's officially made the statement that he's going to. So he's going to vacate a move when he has a very tough mandatory at 160 and probably would be the best fight he's had since Vanes Monterosa. I mean, Boo Boo hasn't really fought nobody. So what do you think about Boo Boo's move right now?
So, but what is he? I didn't even hear. I heard a little glimpse of it, but is he vacating the fight? Fight? What is he doing?
No, so he's gonna vacate the middleweight title, middleweight WBO. He's gonna move up to 68, and he's going to fight an interim title for the WBO interim belt against I don't know who the guy is, some random name. So no, it's not a bigger fight. And then the fans are he's just trying to place himself to be Canelo's mandatory, but I'm kind of tired of that thing because Canelo, you've been Canelo's mandatory before. You guys have been in the same division 2 times. I mean, when do we stop giving Boo Boo a pass to chase Canelo and not have to fight nobody else? I do know he tried to fight Charlo, but when does it stop? Like, hey, Boo Boo, you got to stop chasing. Because Crawford fought Sean Porter. Crawford, you know what I mean? So it's like, Crawford's not fighting. He did fight other people while he's chasing Spence. Boo Boo hasn't fought nobody since, I guess, was it Willie Nelson, Vanes Monterosa, but these are not even truly elite names.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Respectable guys.
Respectable, but not the top echelon. You know what I mean?
Right.
Vanes at the time, I do think Vanes was underrated at 54 at the time, though.
Yeah. I think I still like those wins. I'm definitely gonna like Willie Nelson. I'm gonna like that one. But I think he should have took that Jamal fight. Jamel, I think it was Jamel at the time. If I correct me,
back in 2015.
Yes, he cut that out. He didn't want to take the fight, and whatever the reason was, it was more money or Rock Nations, I believe, took a part of that where they didn't want him to take it. Whatever the reason was, he went after money at that time instead of legacy.
Yeah,
now that he got his money, he's talking legacy, and a lot of fighters need to pay attention to that because you might not get these opportunities. If you can't build yourself into being a star or the guy that people want to fight, then you have to be careful how you move. And I think it's unfortunate that he's in this situation where he's about to vacate a belt to go up to 168 and fight for this belt, but no one is really looking to fight him. And I would love for him to fight. I think he's deserved. I can't sit there and say Demetrius don't deserve a fight with these top guys because he's one of them, man. Like, come on, that's crazy. But business wise, he's made some of the craziest business decisions,
some terrible decisions, and that's what I was. I was having a debate with another friend, and as I was trying to explain, people continue to bring up that was a long time ago, but it still happened. He turned down the Charlo fight because, from what I read, Charlo was the contender, Boo Boo was the champion, and they were going to pay. I think Charlo's side was going to give him a little bit more money than what Boo Boo was going to make. So Boo Boo was more so, you're making more than me, then I'm not going to fight you. Well, you shouldn't have done that. You should have went there. You probably would have beat Charlo, in my opinion. You should have took that opportunity. Then the opportunity comes to fight Shevchenko. You turn that down. There was also another opportunity to fight Matt Korobov. You turn that down. Boo Boo, I just feel in a situation that's kind of put himself in a hole that we cannot, and just in my opinion, we cannot just keep giving him a pass because in my opinion, the mandatory, the Ukraine kid, he's a grown man, but dude's a beast. And I think a lot of people, this was the first time a lot of people were like, "Oh, this actually might be a good fight." When the news broke that this was his mandatory and it was the WBO ordered it, a lot of people are actually like, "This is going to be a good fight." This dude is a big southpaw. He can punch. He's aggressive. He's skilled. He was an Olympian. You know how these Ukrainians and Russians get fast tracked. He's one of these guys. So it's like a lot of people actually were already, just when it was ordered, started actually showing interest in a Demetrius Andrade fight. Nobody has showed any interest in a Demetrius Andrade fight. And that's just being honest. I do think Boo Boo is elite. I do think he's a good fighter. But his last couple performances have not looked too good. And I feel this would have been a good fight because it actually brought some fans like, hey, this Russian dude's a beast. I want to see this matchup. And then now you vacate.
I get what you're saying. I think, but this is my point on that. And I'm gonna double back what you said about him, missing out on certain fights. You forgot Laura.
Laura.
Turned Laura down, and he actually said, "Who wants to see Laura?" he tried to downplay the same way Canelo played him about him being a boring fighter. He tried to say that about Laura, and it backfired on him.